G'day Rebecca, it's Kyle from Adelaide Vehicle Centre here. Just going to do that video of the 2011 Navara like I was telling you on the phone earlier. We'll just get an idea of what the car's like, what the features it's got are, and then we'll see if it's something that you actually are interested in. So we'll start with the features, just running through from the centre console here. So we got a nice deep centre console, good for keeping your cards in or your phone or whatever it may be. Moving forward, we've got a couple of cup holders here as well. You'll notice in each door there is actually bottle holders as well. Removable ashtray you can put in, make that another sort of storage compartment as well. Now this car is it's a 4-speed automatic transmission, so easy as you would have used one before, just down to drive to go. Easy as that. And if you need to get right down to the lowest gear, you just push it across to number one there. And getting it into four-wheel drive is easy. We just put it into neutral, and up here you've got your four-wheel drive controls. So it is actually in two-wheel drive all of the time until you change it to here. Now, once you put it in 4H, there is actually an indication on the screen up here. I'll just grab this phone off Jay's. So this indicator here to say it's in four-wheel drive, and when I push it to 4 low, you get an indication it's in low range as well. So with the 4 low, I've just pushed in and turned it. Now I'm just turning it back. Easy as that. Just above this, we've got the aircon controls. So pretty standard. You get your fan speed, your temperature, and your modes over here. Aircon on and off, easy as. Moving up, you've got your standard, pretty standard stereo. So you got auxiliary input here. You can play your own music. I'm sure that you're into playing your own music, being a young girl like my age. We've got the FM and CD input as well, and you can connect your phone through this one. So you do have the phone buttons on the steering wheel here. So you've got your answer button and your hang up button. You pair the phone through this button as well, and you got your volume control for the stereo on the steering wheel. Easy as that. And below that, you change the stations. Over to the right of that, you've got your cruise control on the steering wheel. So this is actually fitted with cruise control. Easy as on and off, and then just set by clicking down on here. This particular one has 131,000 Ks on it, so still quite decent for a 2011, and definitely a popular thing, as I was telling you on the phone before. You do have airbag features in this car as well. So you got the airbag in the steering wheel, you got airbag on the passenger side there, and I believe you got airbags in the seat as well. There's a couple of little storage compartments around up here as well. You'll actually find in here, this is the winch controller, so the vehicle is fitted with a winch. If you ever do take this out off-roading with friends or whatever and they get stuck, the winch is good for helping them out. All the manuals for the winch are actually inside there as well. So we'll just move around to the outside of the car. I'll just show you what's going on out there. So as I mentioned just then, we do have the winch fitted to the front of the car, just through here. Not a common thing to see, but quite an expensive option, as well as the ARB bull bar. So that's not sure if you're aware, but pretty well top of the range as far as the 4x4 accessories. So quite an expensive bull bar on this one. It is really well kept, freshly detailed. We do have the structural guarantee here at Adelaide Vehicle Centre as well. So I mentioned it to you, I think a couple of weeks ago, that we do structurally guarantee all of our cars to make sure they haven't been in an accident that affects the structural integrity in any way. So it's just little things like bolt heads around the engine bay and under the bonnet. I'll show you. It's like up here, just to make sure that they haven't been tampered with or removed for any reason. You can see tool marks on it, it's a good sign it's been off before, which shouldn't really be the case with a car like this. Just pop this down and keep going around. You do have the side steps on this one. I'll show you in the rear interior, so where your child will be. So there's plenty of room in here to actually, for you to lean in and strap the child up. So you got the tow bar sitting on the floor in the back there, but yeah, it does have the tow bar as well. These are easy as this, so they're lockable. Each side's lockable. Just flip it up, just like this. Good for getting air in for the dog. So just moving around the back, same deal. Just pops open like this. I mean, if I had the dog in the back, this is probably the one I would keep open. It's the safest. Obviously, you have the dog tied up in there, but it's good. Keeps him sheltered. It's actually about to start raining here, so I mean, I wouldn't mind being in here if I was a dog. And then the rest of this just pops down like this. Easy as. The canopy does come off quite easily if you need it to. That's where the tow bar has been slide into. So you pretty well have everything that you do need in terms of a 4x4 with the canopy, the tow bar, the side steps, ball bar, the winch. It's loaded with features, and for the price you really can't go wrong. Just around the side here, there's a couple of things I will show you. Roof racks as well was another one to mention. There is keys for all of these. There is actually a bit of paint missing on the side here. I hadn't told you on the phone, so I didn't get a good look. But we'll get that touched up before you possibly view the car yourself or anything like that. So yeah, just moving back around, just to get the last idea of what the car looks like. I hope that helps you understand what sort of condition the car is in and what it might do for you. I'll get in contact with you shortly and we'll see if we can work something out. Thanks, Rebekah.